What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I want to go over how Judex is one of the best heroes in the game. Ever since that last update, it is absolutely crazy what this hero can do. Because you can kill people with a headshot and body shot in a lot of cases, and you can just hit so much damage in that it really is unmatched in what you can do, especially being able to blind people and be able to make it where they can't really move their guns very fast. You can end up getting out of so many horrible situations. And even though we died there, we did a 3300 headshot on that Gloria while running away from a healer that was killing us in the back. Like, we are running away and doing so much damage. Our team's benefiting from it in a huge way, and that can allow you to do stuff. Right here, we are getting crushed because our team's actually not good at all, and that sucks a lot. But that's the cool thing about this buff, is you can do so much damage, you can actually get away with some crazy stuff. And right here, we end up killing two, getting another one low, and our teammate had already killed one before that, and so we finally get the hill for the first time at 53%. So we need to rush there as fast as we can to maintain this hill, because our team is not exactly the kind that's going to be able to maintain it on their own, which is fine. They're doing their best, and that's all I ever ask, but it is nice to finally have the firepower on Judex to actually be able to carry if you need to, but it definitely didn't work out there because I missed every shot. You still got to be able to hit your shots, but when you have like teammates that are mostly blue and purple in the characters they're playing, it's really rough out here, man. But we do pick off one guy and immediately move in for the kill, and that 2-shot headshot, just the best thing you can ever see. And right there, we do end up getting this fade low. We make it to where he can't shoot, and our teammate's able to take care of it. And right here, we are going to just try to capitalize off that, make sure that we got full health. And remember, you can heal from reloads, which is really important if you don't want to take up a heal if you only need a little bit, or if you need that plus a small heal to get to full. It's super important. I love this spot right here because it leaves you not so exposed to this area, but you are able to go in and get the kills very quickly. We do end up getting bum rushed right here, but we are in control and end up getting the 5-piece in and then coming straight out. We know that this guy's going to try to go around to kill our team, and then we see the fade up top. We hit some really crucial shots there and end up getting the kill itself. And then we do want to make sure that we get the guys up top that are doing tons of damage. Our team is not going to go get them, so it basically just means that they're going to die to them. Right there, we make great use of the trampoline, and then we heal ourselves by reloading. And man, those misses are brutal because it is just going to be so hard now that there's a sniper. I need to try to keep myself in cover while killing that guy before he gets me, and sadly we do get killed by the Christina right there. My teammates did actually a great job at staying alive long enough for me to get back, and then we go ahead and help him out there. We kill the guy up top, and then there was a guy with no health in the center that we were able to headshot and take care of him. And now we are just doing our best to go ahead and get these kills, stay alive, and make sure that we don't lose our insane comeback. And luckily for me, I am able to go ahead and take out two of them. We got one low with our Fire of Justice, and then right here we see the Diggy's low. Instead of chasing him, I'm gonna go back and help my team. The Diggy's gonna come back and we can kill him, and he does. But our teammates are in trouble now, and so it's much more important to get them healthy. And right here, we are right next to a guy in the hill on fade, and we got the kill because Judex is insane. We're a little bit lucky, and it all works out, baby. Let's go. Round 1 in the books. You're gonna just lose it when you see how many kills I got that round. At the end of the this round, I'll show you both. It's crazy. Right there, we do go ahead and get the guy on the right low, and then we know that there's a guy going up top. We want to get out of here. You do not want to fight a Christina in this hallway. Sadly, there was an unbelievably fast Gloria. I have no idea how he got there so fast, but ended up screwing us over. And right there, don't know what that was. Pretty sure I should have hit that guy. I'm actually kind of mad about that. I'm actually, what? Am I lacking out? I don't remember this happening, but now I'm upset. Like, in the game, I probably just thought I was missing. I always like to attribute things to being just like being bad, because you'll get better that way. If it's not your fault and you prepare to get better, then you'll just be really good. If it is your fault, then you'll be correcting yourself. So it's always good to just have that mindset. It also just makes you like better overall, in my opinion. And yeah, that one wasn't my fault though. The game kind of screwed me. But right here, we are gonna have this guy really low. He's invisible. I have no idea where he went, and I really want to find out because Walling is destructive, bro. Like that damage is crazy. Luckily for me though, we are able to go in and we do get the Damon up top, and then we get the kill in the middle, and then we find the Walling as a one-shot for the Judex. Not for most other things though. That buff on the Judex damage is crazy. Luckily, this round my team was way better, and I think the other team really focused on killing me because, I mean, let's be honest, last round, that was brutal how much damage we did to him. And it just really helped my team a lot because there wasn't so much focus on them in the middle. It was a lot of people trying to find me, and it just separated the other team a lot more. And I think having those like smaller battles instead of every battle being huge team battles really ended up helping us out and made this just so much easier. And it made it easier for me as well to separate everybody, and it wasn't that hard to be able to get those kills and win the game. Right there, we do see the smoke, and we want to go in and try to help. We do get the shell, and then we see somebody hitting us from the right on the Walling, so we are going to try to go over there and get that if we can. And right here, our team's doing great in the middle. I do throw my ult just to try to get everybody out of the hill, and that way we can get the overtime over with. Because we came back, they can too. I don't want any part of that. And now you get to see how many kills I actually got. This is mind-blowing. In one round, 6-1, that's good at the end, but 20-6 with a total carry, by the way. Just absolute crazy numbers right there. 20 in a round without a sniper. I mean, it's crazy. And one of the cool things is that you can do on this that you can't do on something like an Osus or a Wa or other super hard carries is you can heal yourself with your reloads. This gives you the ability to pop in and out, do the mosquito damage, but you're really doing insane damage. Like 3,300 headshots is crazy. That body shot across map just absolutely destroyed him. And you can peek your head out, just do your little bit of damage, heal yourself every single time you finish. And remember, if you do like 3 shots right there, I'm immediately reloading. You always want to hit that reload button if you have time. If you're in downtime in a fight, reload, reload, reload. It is so important with this. And you know what else is important? Becoming a member, because I need thumbnails. I have to pay for them because I suck at making them. And you can be a member and help me make more videos because I won't be losing tons of money because I spend more on thumbnails than I make on YouTube. So if you would become a member, it'll be in the description or the pinned comment. Okay, back to the video. So here we are just doing tons of damage. You also do an insane amount of damage into shields, and that's why I was trying to get that guy out of the hill. I did not want them to end up capping, and man, I left myself super exposed to snipers. I don't know what I was even thinking, to be honest. I should have ran down the stairs and then shot him that way. That way I wouldn't be so exposed to things like snipers out on the edge. Right there, I just manually fired through the smoke, trying to get the Osus if I could. We still know where he is, so we're going to go ahead and shoot that way, get him, and then I throw in my Fire of Justice just to try to get him out, because the whole thing is please stop them from getting to that midpoint. It did not end up working out, and right here I'm just like, screw it, I'm going in hard. We did get a kill before through our Fire of Justice, but it wasn't enough, and right there we are going to go ahead and go in and try to do our best to get these kills. Like I said, you do a ton of damage to the shields, so that's always the greatest that you can. And sadly on our team we do have a JJ, and JJ is great at sitting there and doing nothing on the point, installing, but it doesn't work with a lot of things, like if there's a Jabali on the other team or a Hunter, and it's just super easily counterable, and their team's completely countering it, and so it's just kind of like not great. But good for us, we have Judex and we have so much damage. Look at that, we are able to counter so hard by just having like the best character in the game. Oh my god, like the damage we can do, and then being able to blind people, being able to make it where they have a hard time aiming, and just being able to dash dash in and out of stuff and not being locked into things like Gloria, where it's hard to end up getting the firing rate to go through, but once you fire, then you automatically kill them. Like, it's really great to be able to jump around and know that you can reliably hit their shots. Hunter also has this problem with his burst spread. In this one, you just hit those headshots, you're good to go. And you can jump around while doing it. You can just take the most absurd angles. You can jump peek over things. And that's why I'm not taking very much damage. And the little damage you do take, you automatically heal through reloads. Right there, we saw that Osus was above us, so we did try to go ahead and get him out. And then we get blinded by their Judex and do our best to take him. He is doing a great job to stay alive and used his awesome blinds on me. He ended up healing himself with his reloads, which ended up keeping him alive. And like I said, Judex is pretty great. Sadly, my team is, so we didn't actually end up keeping them at the gate, so they unlocked the gate. And right here, we do get the kill, and then we're going to go in, but sadly, we missed the gate by just a second. It seemed like a bad thing at first, but it gave us basically a free kill because we came in at the time we did. We do have the perfect way to go blind their healer, and he has no way of seeing where he's going. He does just get absolutely wrecked off of it. And then, of course, Johnny Jets are basically AFK characters, bro. I swear, it literally is what they do. People who aren't good enough to play it, they play Johnny Jet. They'll sit there, and they will go AFK on the hill or on the cart, and just that's their contribution, which sucks so much, dude. But it is what it is, and right here we are gonna just be thankful that he's trying, you know, like, better than nothing, I guess. But we are able to go in and get some damage in. We see the smoke, so we're going to go around, and we do end up getting some huge damage onto the Gloria. We are able to hit him with a nice little blind and get it where he can't attack. Right there, we do want to turn back around. We don't want to play Jabali up close. Remember, up close Jabali, not your friend. It's one of the most deadly things in the world, this hero, because they can shield you till you got to reload, and then they can shoot you while you reload, and then just shield you through it. It's so rough. But right there, we do see the smoke, and that is a really dangerous Osus, so we want to go get him. We kill the healer, not realizing the Osus super jumped up top. Super cool play by him. Very smart. Didn't see it coming at all. But right here, we do get blind by the Iris, and going off to the side, we do blind the Osus, so we want to take advantage. We get him with a shot to the body, and then we manually fire through the smoke to hit him in the head. And right here, we are going to have to just do as much damage as possible because we want to make sure they don't cap. The reason for this is if they do not cap, we will end up being able to have as much overtime as we need, and as long as we cap, we will win, and that's basically it. So if they cap, we have a time limit. They don't, then we're just limited to our overtime ability. Right there, I do go ahead and do my favorite thing, and the best thing about this is throwing Fire of Justice onto the point, because you will end up making them either get off of it or getting the kill, which is what happened for us. And this also works in control for the contested parts. It's really nice to get people out. Right there, we go ahead and kill the sniper from afar, and now we are just doing our thing, trying to go ahead and get this kill. It sucks because our teammates just went in and died, and like, bro, we got a Diggy, a Kazama, and a Johnny Jet. That is rough, bro. That is rough. But, you know, we're going to make do because we're Judex, and Judex is godlike. Right there, we do end up running into all of the Christina's traps, so we are going to just fire into nothingness and then heal ourselves through that, and then grab the small heal. Now we're back to full. One of the huge benefits that sniping cannot give you, and that is why I think Judex is actually one of the best characters, if not the best. Lucia doesn't count in this because, like, let's be real, that's not even a comparison. But right there, we do go ahead and get that kill, and that is the best part about this. You are able to just shoot one shot, get them to have health, and then if they have health, they just die instantly, and that makes it to where your team can kill them. You are the best teammate on the planet. Or if your team does anything, then you can just shoot them once and then get that kill. It's great, especially if you have like Kazama and Johnny Jet on your team, which means they're not going to kill things on their own ever. Rough. And by the way, I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's some people who are very good at those characters. Don't come for me. But in my experience, a lot of the times, if you go in solo and you see those two guys on your team, you're literally just going to have a guy who AFKs in the hill, which is great, honestly. It's better than them playing a character they're not good at and not killing someone. So that's usually the case, if they just don't do much. Or you're going to have the guy on the Kazama who's just like, gonna die instantly over and over again, which seems to be the case so often. But WCG can play these characters and still get like 50 kills a game, so it's definitely possible to be really good at them. So don't come for me, like I said. Right there, we are able to do a lot of damage. We do end up making the wall run away, and then end up getting the kill onto the Christina. The Damon is a lot of damage, so we do need to make sure we focus that. If we see him, we need to make sure that we go get him. And right there, we saw the Shell going to try to kill our guy that was up top. We want to take him out, and then the Damon, like I said, needs to be a priority. Huge damage. Luckily for us, we were able to hit him with a headshot, and our teammates were able to get him. Right here, we do just see the guy up top. Lots of damage going in on the Kazama, and then we do just try our best to get anything out on them. We throw our Fire Justice since they're all up there, just like peppering our guys that were on the cart, and it did a pretty good job. It got them all really low, and our teammates did what they could. I mean, they actually just all died and didn't kill any of them, but like they did what they could. But what they did do is they got the cart all the way to the point, and I'm not gonna lie, that's all I really require. Like, you know what? Just do your best, and that's great. And like, if you want to play Diggy, JJ, and Kazama all at the same time, hey, you know, who am I to say that it's the wrong thing to do? But I am going to say right here and be absolutely screwed, but luckily for me, I can just heal myself through shooting, and then I kill the sniper, and now we are rolling, boys. Right here, I'm trying to help my teammate out in that corner, and then I see that there's a guy on cart kind of stopping our progress right here, so I do jump down to try to go get it, and then I see the Damon. I'm not sure if my teammates do, so I do want to pay a lot of attention to where that Damon is to make sure that we don't just let him ruin our lives. Luckily for me, I had that cart get capped, and that's all I need, baby. And remember, guys, whenever you cap a checkpoint, you don't need to be on it. They can't stop it. You can't start it. So there's no reason to be on that cart. You just want to be back and take your time, get those kills, which is exactly what we were able to do. I mean, we are talking about absolute damage onto that Osis. Just perfect headshots. We're just so happy to have this damage increase, guys. I'm telling you, I love it. And it is something that is just so much like fun for people who love Judex, which I consider myself one of the biggest Judex supporters. I mean, I enjoy Scotty and Judex probably the most out of any of the characters. The Osis and Waz probably like next in line for me. Hunter's in there. Like, I really love this kind of hero, and to see it get the love it needs and have this buff, it's just so great, and it makes it one of the better heroes in the game. Right there, a small heal wouldn't have got me to full, so I go ahead and shoot to reload once, and then that gives me the full health, and since I'm in downtime anyways, we might as well go ahead and get that health back up, right? And remember, if you're downtime like this, I went ahead and reloaded those 2 bullets. You do not want to just like accidentally go in with 1 bullet. It will be the death of you. Make sure you're reloading as much as possible. Right there, we do such a good job to get that guy. We are reloading, and a lot of this damage is going to go in, and we are going to have the bullets to do it. Remember, reload, reload, reload. It is your friend, and if you're in downtime, you don't have anything to do anyways, you might as well reload. Right here, we are going to get out to the side because Jabali's just not your friend up close. Luckily for me, my teammates were going in, doing a lot. I throw my Fire Justice in there to try to get as much as we can out of it. And right here, I probably could have died to that Jabali, but since I blinded him and hit him with everything else, he went back, especially because our team was moving in. He probably didn't want to end up having us cap. Right there, I just got absolutely screwed by the no bullets and then just hit by the Osis. Right here, all I want to do is make sure I get that Osis and help my team do it. Our Diggy ended up dying to it, but luckily we do kill the Osis, and that's all we need to get the rest of it. And oh my god, we are able to win this game 17-4 with 10 assists, and then on the other side we go 22-8 with 8 assists, and you can just do so much with it. I think it's one of the best characters in the game. So please guys, if you like this kind of content and want more, consider becoming a member. It really helps to pay for these amazing thumbnails Jordy makes. I make less money than I pay him, so please consider becoming a member. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.